Yeah, it's still Friday's edition, joyful Friday's edition of the Morning Flight on Lord XP, where we do entertain you beyond borders. And a gentleman, Caleb Masara, has joined us in the studio, and we'll be talking about Forex trading. Particularly, we'll be talking trading with K. Glad to have you on our program. Okay,
Yeah.
for beginners, really, and someone who probably is not exposed to the word Forex, how will you break it down?
Okay, and the best way I can explain it, Forex is basically the exchange of currencies. What we do as Forex traders is we trade pairs. So you have the dollar and you have gold. So these are two pairs coming together as one. Then you enter the market, which is usually that way. I mean, it comes in that pair. You have dollar and you have gold, but they are broken down into short words as XAU USD. You have EUR USD, that is euro to dollars. So these are combinations of pairs in the Forex market that we trade as a pair.
Okay. Caleb, you see, I will take you back to something the president of the previous administration said. He says Nigerian youths are lazy. And you're a young person, you're doing Forex, and there are a lot of young people out there who are thinking we're on holiday, what do we do with our time, what do we do with all the time we have in our hands. What will you advise a young person relative to Forex, especially given that they have some time presently and they can be productive? The challenge is, the focus is how to make them more productive, especially with this period, during this period where they have so much on their hands, so much time on their hands.
All right, okay, that's actually a good one. I mean, we have more teenagers and more young adults sitting at home not doing anything presently, and they are looking for what to get involved in. We just have them on their phone scrolling through the social media networks. I mean, if your phone can make money for you, what are you doing? So the best advice I'll tell them is get involved in this thing. It's not so hard to learn Forex trading. I mean, in less than a week. I mean, it's something I learned. It's something I learned over the years. And over the years, while I learned this thing, I found out that it's not so hard. It's just people coming with English and telling you, oh, like this, just to make it look like it's a long kind of process. I'm telling you, in 1 week, I can teach you how to trade the Forex market, and you will learn it, and you would start making money. That is how fast you can learn Forex trading. So it's not so difficult to learn it. So I'm advising every young adult there who are looking forward to get involved in this cryptocurrency, this Forex, but I would advise you learn Forex. It's one of the easiest and quickest way I can see you make money from. Yeah.
Okay, I think I admire yourself when it comes to this, but it's already, I don't know if I should say the Forex market is almost saturated and all that, but you are here to talk about it. So talk to us about the uniqueness of, you teaching people, why people should learn from you,
Before you answer, I just want to add to that, right? In addition to that, is it very, very capital intensive? Because, a lot of young people don't have access to funds, right? A lot of times they tell you, I need a lot of money. One, you say it's easy to lend. Two, how much money, how many millions do I need to kickstart?
All right, so I would answer your question first. So people have this perspective about Forex trading. When you want to learn Forex trading, you need to come with so much amount of money to get into the market. I would say from my own experience, I started with as low as $10. Of course, in my learning stage, there were times where I had that trust issues. Of course, everybody also have that trust issues. Right. I had that during my learning stage. There were times where I would fund $10, $20, and I would lose it. But because of the drive, because of the zeal, I would fund again, then try again while I'm still learning. So it's called back testing. So once I lose that money, I'm coming back to back test. I'm going back to look at what did I do wrongly that I'm supposed to do right that I didn't get. So I would always come back, check my losses, look at how I can, the mistakes I made earlier that I can avoid and get back into the market. So you don't need so much money. I have grown $10 into $200. I have grown $20 into $500. I have grown $5 into $500. So it's just following your process. So it takes commitment, time, and patience. Patience is one key thing. Another thing that most forex traders don't like to admit out there is that word greed. Because I will explain.
Sorry, I'm very, very sorry. I'm looking at time and I'm looking at our target audience for this particular discourse. Now, what does a young man need to start in terms of resources? Do you need a laptop, your capital, data? Just to set up? What do they need?
Okay, so for startup, you just need data, your phone.
Or a laptop, or an internet-enabled device.
Yes,
you didn't answer a question though.
It's coming to that.
Yeah, I'll come back to that. So you need, so I would say like this: what device you're comfortable with learning. I learn with my phone, but I'm more comfortable using my laptop. Okay. Most people learn with their phone and still using their phone today. But I learned with my laptop, and I learned with my phone, but I moved to my laptop because I wanted to see it clearer. Most people like to use their phone because they are more comfortable with their phone. So I'm more comfortable with my phone. So I'm sorry, your question.
Okay,
again.
so that's it's just a simple question. Tell us your unique selling points, why people should, learn from you, from trading with K.
All right, okay, so I would start by saying that when I learned, I was open to different market currency pairs. So you have the EUR USD, you have the XAU USD, you have the GBP USD. So my uniqueness is I stuck to just one.
Okay.
I didn't go from XAU USD, EUR USD. In your learning process, you can decide to learn everything. But once you have that one, focus on that one. That one can make you that money that all of them in particular will make you will make for you. And yes, I said it requires time, but that's just for the learning process. Left for me now, I've gotten to the level where I don't wake up at 7 a.m. and start looking at the chart from morning till night. What I do is once I wake up in the morning, I look at the chart. We have 3 sessions in the market. We have the Asian session, we have the London session, and we have the New York session. I only trade the New York session, which is from 1:30 to 5 o'clock. Okay,
that would mean that you require, yes, that mean that I will require to have data for extended periods, right?
That's for the learning process.
Yes,
that's for the learning process. The videos are not so long, and most times I don't like to keep videos. I like to have a one-on-one session. I like to have live meetings, so that's why I'm not always pushing for videos.
Okay, Caleb, take us through your own journey when you started.
All right.
What was it that drove you to Forex? Why Forex?
All right, so
and what was the experience like?
So I grew up I grew up with the mindset that I was going to become rich, but how I was going to make this money, I didn't know. So I would say God has blessed me. God blessed me in several ways, in the sense that I've had to work in different places, and but I wasn't comfortable.
A second here. Abraham from Port Harcourt has joined us. Abraham, good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir, and good morning, all of you.
Good morning,
Abraham.
Please, I want to, consider this forex. Just at the guy is talking about, they've been learning, lost money, fun, they know their accounts, fun, and those started to give up. So I want to really know if I can get this number so that we know more of what we need to know concerning the forex matter, please.
Okay, Abraham, it might
I'm telling you, I've known so much as fun.
it might not be able to give you its number now, but maybe if you call
The
back
response
at the end of
center.
the program,
Yes.
somebody will talk to you.
Yeah.
Or better still, if you join our community,
Yes.
a number can be dropped there. I hope I've answered you. Thank you.
Okay.
Yes.
All right, so back to what drove me into
Back to you wanting to be rich.
Yes, back to me wanting to be rich.
And
So
God having blessed you and exposed you to a lot of
yes, so
organizations.
I mostly grew up with adults. So I listened to their conversations and all of that. I mean, I had this big brother that there was no time you would ask him for something that he didn't have it, that he wasn't giving it to you. So I didn't think that, oh, I should always come back to him. I always thought that, how is he able to have this money? Even when he doesn't have, he has the money. So what was he doing? Of course, he had his own business he was into. So I needed to look for what was more comfortable for me that I can go into. And back to what you earlier started with the own lazy Nigerian youth mindset. I mean, it got to me. I'm like, there are different Nigerians out there, young adults that are actually making it big from the Forex market, that are into different businesses. Come on, we're not lazy. We're working. We want to make money. We don't want to depend on our parents. We also want to spend for our parents. I mean, they've done so much for us all the way from childhood into adulthood. So I went on the internet. I also had my brother who also mentioned it to me at one time, but then I didn't take it serious. You know, I just said, oh, I would come back to this. You know, so when I did every other thing, of course, it was producing results, but I wasn't as comfortable as I wanted to be. I wanted something that I could do and I didn't have to stress too much. So I went online, I started researching videos. I saw videos, 1 hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours, 5 hours videos. I would take my time to watch these videos, even if I didn't understand them. I would watch them, go back and go back, go back and go front. Then I found out that all of them were just speaking English. So until I found some videos online. Then I also had one of my brothers put me through in the Forex market. He just brought it down. I would say the Holy Spirit brought him. He brought it to my understanding and made me realize that, oh, this thing is actually this easy. I mean, it's not so hard. So that's what just gave me the drive, and I ventured into it and I started learning, and that's where I am.
And boom.
Boom.
Okay. Been a pleasure having you, Caleb. Trading with K has been enlightening, and I'm sure that there are a lot of youths there, particularly those who are on holiday as we speak, who will want to explore that area.
My son is one of them.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, he's welcome. He's welcome.
Okay. No, Allah. You'll discuss at the end. Thank you so much for joining us on our show.
Thank you so much.
It's been an amazing and exciting from Friday till today. Joyful Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Very last edition today. We'll be back again on Monday, bigger, better, hotter, fresher, and stronger. My name is Shegun Adebowale.
And of course, it's been a pleasurable moment with you all. See you again next week, and make sure you have a fantastic weekend ahead. My name is Mary Ibeji.
I am Christopher Siobe.
And he's Caleb Masara.
Yeah, make a great weekend.
Without him, we'll be here on Monday. Bye-bye.